Right, sir. So you spoke about impatience, and coming to that, a lot of people are very confused when they start off their journey in this line of work. So, what would you recommend them to take as their first step when they decide that, okay, I need to be on this journey of social entrepreneurship? And what is that one step that you recommend them for making their future better when it comes to working in this field?
Create a map. Make yourself a personal map, and then make a map of your project. A map. It is oftentimes the question of what is my first step? And the next question back to you should be, where are you standing? If somebody tells you what your next step is without asking you where you are or where you're standing, I would be very aware of the information that's about to come next. For me, it's starting with interested. If somebody asks me, hey, what should my next step be? I need to know, where are you standing? Where are you standing on this? Where are you standing on that? If you don't stand for something, you can fall for everything. Make yourself a map. Look at the map and discuss it to see, where am I on the map? Where are others? There's a great TED talk, Simon Sinek. He says, start with the why. Well, I ask you, do you know your why? Your why? It's okay. If you got it, start with it. Great, cool. If you don't have it, go fill up a bunch of whats. Figure out your when. Go find your who. And then you can get to your why. But if you look at the map and say, what's my what's? Let's just go get a bunch of what's. Let me go study this, study that. I hate that. I like that. That's cool. That's interesting. Stack up a bunch of what's and then find where your passion is. Go get a bunch of what's if you don't have your why. It's all right. Look at your map and say, hey, who am I doing this for? Self included. Who would I like to do this with? Who would I like to be with in my life? There's a bunch of who's on your map. You don't know all your who's. And then you look at, do I still have my why? Do I have my goals? Not yet. Oh, it's okay. Do I got a partial one? Yeah, go ahead. Write it down on the map. It's all good. But one of the most interesting ones on that whole map, when you write down your what, your who, your how, is your when. The when is often underestimated because we can go in and play video games. We can go text our friends, and man, the when flies right out the window. When goes fast, slow. When are you going to work on your map, your next step? So I would say, make yourself a map. Put at the end of the map. I will also provide this to a suggestion for your listeners, Dhruv, if you want to hand it out. Ayushi, you can also do so. I'll give you a map, but you could just put on there your what, your who, your when, your how, and your why. Make yourself a map, and that will help guide you through. So to take a next step, figure out where you stand.